Hi everyone, you reached Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all of you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Hit the like button, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And share my video with your friends and family so that they can come to my channel and get to know me also. I'm here today with my take on the Real Housewives of Potomac. Well, this episode that just happened on Sunday, it was a doozy. So again, we have Zen Wen, who's supposed to be so laid back, because that's what Zen represents. Laid back, just serene. All of those good things that represent relaxation and calmness. But yet, she was anything but Zen. So the ladies are away on vacation in Virginia, and they bring up the Eddie rumors. So there were so many blogs that talked about how Eddie is cheating. He allegedly has another baby out there, so forth and so on. So if it wasn't enough, I think Wendy was already on edge because she was pissed at the ladies. Well, really, Gizelle and Robin, for talking about how she's different because of her boobs and all of the surgery that she got done. So now we got Ashley arriving to the vacation spot for one day. So Ashley comes with the bones, okay? She's bringing the bones, she's bringing the gossip, and she decides to talk to Zen Wen about these rumors, and then she adds to that the connection that Gizelle and Robin made, that perhaps Wendy, is acting this new way because of all the rumors in the streets about her husband cheating. Well, Wendy wasn't having it. She was pissed. She called Gizelle the double spawn. Then she goes back in the living room and she blacks out on Gizelle. Robin caught some of her wrath. I mean, Wendy was here for the shenanigans, and she was dropping bomb at the bomb at the bomb at the bomb. But she wanted to make sure whatever bomb she dropped, Gizelle got hit several times. So she told Gizelle, and I'm going to paraphrase, one, what kind of woman will be with a man that's cheating on her with all of Baltimore in the street? She said that, and you keep taking them back. She said that type of woman has got to have very low self-esteem. Boom. That's one bomb she dropped on Gizelle. Then she said, what type of woman would allow to bring this man around the children? Which I thought was dead wrong, because Wendy, come on. You could throw bombs at Gizelle if you want to, but that's their father. That's their biological father. It has nothing to do, whatever he's doing in these streets, whatever he perhaps did to Gizelle, that has nothing to do with him and his children. He should be allowed to see his girls whenever he wants to. So I think not only did Wendy hit low, she went all the way beneath the belt. She was dead wrong for mentioning that piece of it. But she just went off on Gizelle, and this is what was shocking to me. I have yet to see too many people shut Gizelle up. Well, Gizelle she said a little bit to Wendy, but she didn't say much. Her lips were sealed. It was like she had a muzzle on her mouth. But what she did was she turned to Robin, her road dog, okay, and was like, I'm not even going to say anything. So Robin decides she's going to jump in and try to help Gizelle, okay, and then she caught the wrath of Wendy too. Because Wendy told her pretty much, you speaking, you don't even know, you wouldn't know what this is about. You wouldn't know how to protect the husband. And again, I'm paraphrasing, but she told her you wouldn't know how to protect the husband with your non-existing relationship. Wendy was throwing the fire. Wendy was throwing the bombs. Okay? She went off. She was cursing. She blacked out. And she told Gizelle to tread lightly. In other words, she was like, Gizelle, I know a lot of your business. I know facts. And if you want to come here, bring this, go there, do that, I'm here for you. But you better tread lightly, because I will let this place go down. And she said, I don't care that the cameras are on. Don't let the cameras fool you. She said, do not talk about my family. Do not talk about my husband. Now, do I think that Gizelle and Ashley and Robin were really coming from a very, very negative place? I don't, because I think all of them can relate to being talked about in the blogs. However, Wendy didn't care. She wasn't here for it. She wasn't trying to hear a word. She went off, and no one in that living room was able to calm Wendy down. And then she had the nerve towards the end of her rant to say that, she's better than this, she's better than that. Well, you just cursed everybody out. Okay? So no, don't try to throw on us now how educated you are and you know how to use your words when you just literally 2 seconds before that cursed everyone out. Went off on Gizelle. Threw some digs at Robin. Okay? Mia got some digs earlier that day about, is she a stripper? Is she not a stripper? Was she taking her clothes off or not? She dug in everybody with the exception of Candace, Karen, and a scholar. That was it. Well, anyway, my overall take on this whole situation is this. Wendy, I think, came into this season sensitive. And the reason why she came into this season sensitive, I think because all of the backlash she got from her first season being on there, she already had a certain level of sensitivity. And then in addition to that, there has been all of these rumors about her husband stepping outside of the marriage, about her husband having a baby outside of the marriage. So she came in sensitive because she was dealing with that also. You couple all of those things together, she was already on edge. And I think, this is just me guessing, Wendy wanted it known that she did not want to deal with the rumors about her husband on the show this season. But you know what? When you sign up for these shows, you sign up for the shenanigans. And so I think that's why she was a little pissed when Ashley came to bring the information. She was like, oh, okay, this what you doing, Ashley? Okay. And then while she went off got a little nice nasty with Ashley. And then, like I said, she got real nice nasty with Gizelle and Robin. But again, Robin lost all her energy. Because if we would have replaced Wendy with Karen, and Karen even opened her mouth to say anything to Gizelle, Gizelle would have blacked out on Karen. She would have went off. So I'm sitting there watching this and I said, this is interesting. All of a sudden, Gizelle loses her words. Her lips are sealed. It's like she has a muzzle on her mouth. I said, she met her match with Wendy. She met her match. And when you see the episode for the scenes for the upcoming show, she's wanting to speak to Wendy. And I'm saying to myself, wow, you've known Karen for years. You can't seem to even want to speak to Karen or want to, make up with Karen. Wendy, in just a matter of minutes, said more about you, your relationship, and your life, and your self-esteem than Karen ever said all of these seasons that y'all been on this show together, but yet you're willing to sit down and have a talk with Wendy, but you refuse to have a conversation with Karen. I think that's interesting. But guys, they gave us a show. I was here for it. And before I close this out, I forgot. What was with Candace blacking out on Ashley in the kitchen? I was like, did I miss something? She came in the kitchen when Ashley was getting her milk ready to go back home because it was an epic fail, her even coming to the vacation spot. So she's getting her milk, she's packing it up, and Candace comes in the kitchen, blacks out on her, tells her to take her milk and go home. I was confused. I'm like, well, what did Ashley... I know you don't like Ashley overall, but I'm like, what did Ashley do to you that you had to come in the kitchen and go off on her? Because she came and brought a blog rumor to Wendy? So now you're going off on her and kicking her out the house? That confused me. But we're going to carry on. If you saw this episode, let me know your thoughts. Chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. Overall, I felt like Wendy was just on edge. So 2 more things. Thing number 1, I am trying to grow my hair in this humongous fro. Okay, so if you've been with my channel from the beginning, I talked about it in the beginning, and that's why I put braids in my hair every now and then. My hair seems to grow just a tad bit quicker when I have the braids in it, but you know, I got to transition out every now and then to let the hair breathe. So this is my transition out. Not sure how long I'm going to just let it breathe for a little bit, but it also feels good when I just don't have all of that hair like on my head, in my hair. I love it, but at the same time, I also love when I get a little freedom from it. So this is my freedom moment if you're looking at me and think, oh, she looks a little bit different. Also, every Wednesday I go live. Join me on Wednesday nights. I usually come on around 9:15 because I have 2 guests that come with me, my friends, and I love them to death. Okay, Chef Kev and Francis, and we just talk about different topics. We've been on the topic of relationships for a little bit. Not sure yet. We're still playing around with the topic is going to be this upcoming Wednesday. So join us. We have a lot of fun. You chat with us in the comments, and we'll chat back, or you know, if you ask a question, we will answer your questions. So I hope to see you on my Wednesday night lives. Right now it's just for Wednesdays, because those lives, you be trying to cut it off in an hour, but the conversation is going so well, so they end up usually being 2 hours. But we really try to compact everything into 1 hour so we can just get in there, have fun, close it out, and you know, move on. But anyway, guys, like this video, share this video, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and I'll see you in the next video, or maybe I'll see you Wednesday night in the live. Talk soon. Thanks.